Jeff Ritter here with Cameron Morfit. We're on the first fairway at Gleneagles, where Friday morning this place is going to become intense. Captain's lineups are in, so we thought we'd start by talking about that. What surprised you the most out of the announcements, the lineup decisions today?
Well, I think the match three foursome, really. You got two rookies in Patrick Reed and Jordan Spieth, both in their early 20s, never having had a taste of the Ryder Cup, going up against Ian Poulter, the mighty Ian Poulter, and local favorite Stephen Gallagher. That should be a great match. I think it's a surprise because they're rookies. We don't know what they're going to do, but I think it's a really good move by Watson, because I think if the U.S. is going to start to win Ryder Cups, I think it's wrong to think they can just keep sending the same old guys out there. I think they got to send the young guys out there, see what they can do.
Yeah, I like the idea of that too. I was also a little bit surprised to see Phil and Keegan go last. I thought Watson, like you said, he wants to get this first session. He wants to get the young guys involved early. I thought maybe he would lead with his strongest pairing. At least was the strongest pairing at the last Ryder Cup. So I'm a little surprised to see Phil and Keegan anchor the U.S. lineup, but
that's going to be a great match too.
The way the draw worked, it worked out in the end.
It worked out so well with those guys taking on McIlroy and Sergio, and of course you've got this great little sort of tempest in a teapot between Phil Mickelson and Rory McIlroy. You've got McIlroy saying Phil's on the last few holes of his career, then you've got Phil saying, well, at least the U.S. players don't litigate against each other. So it's a fun little rivalry they've got going.
There's tension that goes back to the PGA too. You've got Rory hitting up on Phil in the final hole of that event. So there's all kinds of little subplots with this one. So we've been out here now for the week, and I know before we left for this trip, we had to make predictions, and you picked the U.S. to win.
Right.
Now that you've been out here, do you feel any different about that pick?
No, I actually feel good about the first sessions. I think Watson really made some smart connections here and put some guys together that it really makes sense. I think even if the rookies don't beat Poulter, it's just one, they're not really expected to. So I think Watson is making some good moves out there, and it just proves to me that how close this thing is, just looking at all those matchups in the first round.
See, I hate to tell you, but I picked Europe before we came out here this week, and now that I've been here, I've sat in the press conferences, I've walked around, I've felt the vibe, and I just think it's a blue week. I went into the gift shop earlier. I wanted to buy an American flag, thought it'd be a good souvenir. And you know what you can buy at the gift shop? They have one flag, and it is not the American flag. It is the European flag. That's all you've got here.
That's all you got.
There's no American flags flying. This is it.
Hey man,
it's a road game. It's going to be tough. Why don't you? Do you want to take?
No,
I don't
want to go near it. The guys are going to put some red, white, and blue on the board, and that's all the U.S. team is going to need. It's all about momentum, the Ryder Cup, and if they can get some early momentum, I think they could make this close, and I think they can actually pull out a close victory.
All right, it all starts tomorrow. I'm staying with Europe as my pick, but it's going to be fun. Enjoy the matches Friday, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.